single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey y'all, this is about to be a teacher rant because I'm just, hey y'all, JessPerfectClassroom. This is about to be a teacher rant because I'm just tired at this point. It's January, I'm sick, and I'm just tired at this point. I love the school that I work at, and if you don't know, this is my first year of teaching. I know I look like I'm 21, but I'm not. I'm actually 31. I worked in the accounting field. That's what my bachelor's degree is, in the accounting field. I'm working on some stuff for today for some of my students. And I'm just tired because it's my first year teaching and I'm getting used to the profession of educational profession, where you don't have the funding that you need, you don't have the supplies that you need, and you're still expected to walk on water every day, turn water into wine, save people from burning buildings, and perform well on tests. And it's very, very frustrating. And it's not my school. I think my principal is very supportive, especially considering everything that we don't get. But I have a very supportive principal. I have a very supportive teacher, a colleague. So I have very supportive colleagues is what I'm trying to say. But I'm just really, it's kind of hard to stay motivated when you know you just don't have it. And I don't know, I just need some encouragement right now because I'm sick. I'm just frustrated today. And I'm setting up my class for the day. I need to clean off my desk because it does not look very productive or it just don't look good. But I teach 6th, 7th, and 8th grade math. Like I said, this is my first year of teaching, and this is ice water from McDonald's. And it's just a lot. And we do curriculum. And while I do like Eureka, in a perfect world, I think it works great. But sometimes I feel like you have to have some type of additional supplement, because Eureka will go through 5 lessons on something that could take 30 minutes to go over. 5 lessons meaning 5 days of teaching on something that you really don't have to take that long on. But sometimes I think it takes the simplicity out of some things or some content. And there is a alternative sequence that you can look at for teaching your lessons, but even then I find that some of them are just not, you still don't need to go through all of what they are asking you to do with Eureka, but you make it work until it doesn't work, And I have 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, so they're on 3 different subject areas. The good thing about teaching 6th and 7th grade is, for the most part, it's just an extension of 6th grade. So I'm kind of just building on I'm back, y'all. I just finished my 2 block classes. I have my 6th graders first, and then I have my 8th graders. And today was pretty productive. I was feeling kind of bad earlier, and my students was really focused today. I've been noticing that they've been more focused in class. I guess my organization and definite demand of their respect has been helping. My students didn't have a consistent teacher last semester, and they basically had 4 different instructors within a 4 or 5 month period, however long, from August to December. So 4 months, you take this gum off, I'm sorry. A 4-month difference. So it was kind of shaky for them. Like, they had a teacher the first week of school who didn't come back. Then they had a new teacher, and I'm assuming she left at some point in time. And from there, they had 2 different long-term substitutes. And then they got me. So they didn't have a lot of balance, structure, also included in the lessons. You know, everyone teaches differently. Everyone was doing something completely different. So they didn't have that. So I believe kids want that structure and the discipline and the requirement of having the correct behavior, doing your work, paying attention in class, staying focused, and learning. I look right up there with the hot mess today because I'm just not feeling today right now. I'm not feeling good. But I feel a lot better. Teaching energizes me. It really, really does. This is technically my first video on my channel. Welcome. Please subscribe to my channel for more content. I am going to start vlogging more, but in addition to that, I got to go make some copies for my last vlog, and I got to start working on next week. We're preparing for state testing, which will be in about, it isn't February yet, so it'll be in about, it'll be the first week of April. So we have technically 2 months to prepare, and I just told you what type of first semester they had, but it's moving along. It's a lot of work catching them up, making sure they understand what they missed in the beginning of the year. It's doable. It's just a lot of work, and I don't have a lot of resources. Those are 3 things I want to talk about with being new to education. My background, like I said, was in accounting. I worked in accounting for 8-9 years. That's what my bachelor's degree is in. I did not find fulfillment in that role, and teaching is something I always wanted to do, and through a series of events, I just said, forget it, I'm going to go after what I want to do. And if you can see from the beginning of this video, I was not feeling good. I was feeling horrible. I have a cold. I think my son gave it to me, whoever. But I have a cold. I wasn't feeling good. But now I'm okay. Like, I feel energized. that is what teaching does for me. Like it gives me a certain excitement and a certain drive when I do it. So I do love it very much, and I'm very passionate about it. And I want all of my students to succeed. I want them to have the tools and the resources that they need to succeed within my class. I was at another school doing a long-term sub position at the beginning of the school year. I'll talk about that in another video because it was a charter school, and I want to compare charter to public school and share with you what I see differently and why I like being here versus being at the charter school, which there were pros and cons at both, but I love what I'm able to do here. Let me show you all my classroom. It needs some work. I have some anchor charts I have to put up, but let me show you my I'm gonna show you a video of my classroom. But anywho, I got some stuff I have to do. But three things I do notice with being, like I said, new to education is the lack of funding. My charter school experience, there was more funding in that. The campus is kept up a lot differently. Not even with that, but just the resources with the teachers and so much stuff that I've had to purchase out of pocket. I have a donors choose that is active now. I may put it in my description box. Please do check because we really do need. I'm teaching 3 different subjects of math, and those three subjects require a lot. And again, my principal and teacher staff is very supportive, but I just know it could be better. And like I want my students to have what they need, not the glamorous thing. And let me see something. You'll go on Pinterest. I'm rambling, but you'll go on Pinterest and you'll think every classroom is right up there, sitting next to heaven. And you have days where it is like that, but this stuff is hard work. From parents to your district and what they require of you, from what your school culture may be, to your students. My students, they want to learn, and that is the biggest encouragement every day, is that they want to learn. So even though I may have some behavioral issues here and there, overall, when I'm prepared, their behavior is on point. So I don't have a lot of downtime in my classroom because they don't need it. One, we're really packing in a lot of information, testing to make sure that you captured the points that I need you to be able to perform well on the state test. So we really don't have a lot of downtime, but I really do enjoy it. I love my students. I think they're awesome. But this is my planning period. I gotta go make some copies. I may come back, see you in a few, and I'm gonna try to be in a different location. Because I really would, look, this is the first time I'm sitting down since starting, because I'm up talking, teaching, walking around, checking students' work, and everything else. See you in a bit.